we are going to kick it off with some League tonight and see if we can get some things to improve our deck. There's the entrance exam. We'll be doing that in just a little bit here. Come on. And next week I think we get Dark Frontier packs, which would be pretty sweet. Ooh, a Shaluk Captain. That's pretty excellent. And a Vorlunk. That's a couple bombs. Order of the Spire. That's not bad either. And another Cloud Snake. Kingdom Destroyer is also interesting. Yeah, not bad. I mean, we also got some pretty cool fire stuff in this pack too. Alright, so we'll see what we got. So we were running Feln, I think, still last week. Which we may not necessarily want to do this week, although we did get a couple of decent additions. I mean, a Cloud Snake is pretty good with all the flying we have. And Shaluk Captain's pretty amazing. We could also maybe try to switch over to Hooru. Because I do have Kothon. And at least one flyer. I guess the Canary too is a flyer. So that would work with the Cloud Snake, potentially. Hey, what's going on, Mercurio? We are just getting started, so not bad so far. No losses, so that's good. Hope you are doing well, my friends. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's enough interaction in the Hooru cards that we have. I guess we have some. We got some tricks, and Order of the Spire is a pretty good way to finish a game. Maybe we'll just try to throw it together and see what we got. We did also get some pretty good Feln shenanigans stuff. I don't think we got any more flyers in Shadow though. I guess we got the Consuming Greed, but we don't have any relics, I don't think. Well, I guess we have a couple. I think I'm gonna try switching over to Hooru and just see how we go with that, see how it looks. And if that doesn't work out, we can swap it back over. Losing the 2 extracts is pretty bad. Whoops, what did I just take out? I don't even know. And losing a Kantha is... It's our big finisher, and it won us a game or two in the first week at least. So we may end up back on Feln, but I want to just see if we can do Hooru. Because there are a few good things here. No really big bombs though, which is kind of an issue. We do have Hooru, or Kothon though, which is pretty nice by himself. And the Shaluk Captain's excellent. So in terms of interaction, all we really have is the Flash Freeze, the Polymorph. That's pretty much it. I guess Defiance as well. Barrel Through and Saddle Up you can sort of count. Ceremonial Mask seems really strong. And the Scepter is probably never actually going to be turned on. We just have the 2 weapons, so it's always going to be a 5-cost 3/3. Which maybe isn't that bad, but I don't think it's great either. I don't think we need the Squire. How many flyers do we even have? 1, 2, 3. Technically, we could go up to 4 there. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's actually a decent amount of flyers. I'm still not sure that the Cloud Snake's actually worth it though. You have to get it basically on turn 2 to make it actually good. Just don't know if that's worth playing. So we may not actually do that. Sorry about that, forgot to plug in my laptop. That would have been bad. Man, I gotta stop doing that. Happens all too often. Definitely don't need these rotor smiths. Last few days have been kind of hectic between health issues and all the Twitter stuff going on with the poll, etc. Yeah, really sorry to hear about your health issues, man. That's really a bummer. But I really hope you you win that poll. I've been trying to help as much as I can in that effort. Would have been a laptastrophe. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it would have been a laptastrophe, absolutely. If my stream just shut down randomly, it would have been pretty ugly. Alright, so... all thanks. I mean, I was surprised I was ahead of that guy for a while, honestly. I mean, you made a big comeback. It was looking like he was just gonna run away with it for a while there, or at least in the beginning, and then you made a huge comeback. Are you behind again now? I think I saw you might have been behind. But I'm plugging for you, I'm trying. I think we take the Lingering Influence out of here. Inspire's probably not good either. Don't think we need it. Probably don't even need the Trailblaze, honestly. He has a YouTube with 1,500 subscribers and 2,000 Twitter followers, and a Patreon where people are paying $350 to him per month? Whoa. Behind again by about 70 votes. Dang, that's a bummer. Yeah, it sounds like he's got a little bit more firepower at his disposal, unfortunately. But you made a good run at it, and it's still not over. There's still like, what, 16 hours left or something like that? What other cuts are we gonna make here? Still not convinced this is actually a good deck. I don't think the Feln one was much better though. The interaction was certainly better in the Feln deck. I don't think we need the Scepter. I want to keep the Ceremonial Mask though, that's pretty insane. Could probably cut these Strangers as well. Diplomat seems fine. Duelist is a little bit of interaction at least. I don't think we need the Canary either. It's never going to be good in our deck. So our curve is low enough, I think we might be able to get away with 16 power, but we should probably realistically go up to 17. Probably cut this Cloud Snake. I don't think it's actually going to be good enough. And this deck might not actually be good enough, but I do like that we have Kothon. We have an okay interaction. We got some tricks. We got a Flash Freeze. We got the Polymorph. Changey Stick also works. And I guess Ceremonial Mask is also a little bit of interaction. Not to mention the Minotaur and the Diplomat. So we got some things to do interacting with our opponent. Probably going to be hard to renown this, but that's probably okay. And I mean, if we can get some early game going, we might be alright. Happy birthday to you, you're playing Hooru, you're streaming this evening, and you have music too? Oh yeah, TRS, and thank you for the birthday wishes. Hope you're doing well. Hey, what's up, Barry Dan? Oh hey, thank you so much for those happy birthday biddies. Thank you, Mercuria, appreciate it. Yes, flyers are usually good and limited, that's true. I mean, I guess we could keep the Cloud Snake and just cut one of these other 2 drops, like maybe the Reckless one? That might be better. This actually might be okay. We got a little bit of evasion, you're right. And the Skywalk helps too. Like, we could bring the Vorlunk into the air, which would be nice. Worst cards are probably the Portent Readers and the Stalwart Silverwing. Yeah, that's probably true, especially because we don't really have ways to like permanently pump them. But I also don't think we have stuff to replace them that are actually reasonably good, you know what I mean? And I think the Portrait Readers, just because they do give you the second sight, are at least relevant. Obviously they're small flyers, but they can help pump up the Cloud Snake, and they do give us a little bit of value with those second sights. Yeah, 1/1 flyers really don't have a lot of impact. You're definitely right about that. And yeah, we do have the longsword. I guess... well, and we have the Changey Stick, which Changey Stick would be good on any of these things, right? So you're right, they don't have a lot of impact, but we're hoping for like Order of the Spire and like Shuluk Captain, Starve Warlunk. We want those things to close out the game and just kind of chip away in the early game. Not to mention Kothon. I mean, he's pretty strong just getting him down in the early game, so I don't know. I'm not sure this is really better than the Feln deck, but the Feln deck wasn't really that great either, so my pool just isn't amazing, and it's nice that I can actually play a legend in this one. So I think we're gonna go with this week and just see how it goes. This hand seems alright. 3 mana 1/1 flyer, pay 4 to draw a 4/4 owl. Interesting.
My oath is true, if your coin stays good.
Oof. That's gonna be scary. We just don't have that much interaction. We really didn't in the other deck either, except for a couple extracts. So it's not like it was gonna be a lot more interactive if we went that way, or stayed that way rather. Ooh, Dustgrader's nice. Captain Kablooey. Gonna Kablooey our 2/2. I mean, worst case, I guess we can polymorph that. I don't think we want to, but we'll take a rebuke on that. I think we want to get order down now, especially right after the rebuke. And hopefully we draw some power and start getting a real big dude. No power, that's a bit frustrating. I think we might just polymorph this guy, because I think that would still be +2/+2, unless I'm mistaken, but I think this works out better for us. We just need to draw power to start pumping this guy. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. And now we can play 2 things. But I think we're gonna play this first, just to have a nice big blocker for this, or this, either one. Layering rules are weird with Eternal. Yeah, I'm not actually sure if it would get the +2/+2 or not. Ooh, that's actually annoying, but alright.
42 by 23.
And if he really wants to trade with the 2/2, that's fine. It's a 2-for-1, so we'll take it. Yep. Works for me. I mean, it's already silenced. It's not like we're losing significant value there. Technically, I think Frog is a different than the one that was originally pumped by Master of Arms. Yeah, I'm just not sure if Transform like still holds the things that it had or not. It's very possible that it doesn't. I'm just not really sure. Layers are weird in general. It doesn't. Okay, so we could have transformed that other guy. It didn't end up mattering. It's not like the way we did it would have been worse, but that's good to know. I mean, for the future. Yeah, we'll double block. If he's got a trick, he's got a trick. Hey, he doesn't. All right. Ah, he's got back for more. Well, he's back for more. Man, I wish we still had our Order of the Spire. That would have been really fantastic, actually. I think we're gonna discard the other Portent Reader here. And then we're gonna loot. Ooh. Alright, well, we probably would have discarded the Portent Reader anyway. I want to keep this Duelist around. Even though it can't hit this, I think it's worth having around for sure. And we've got a relevant Flying Clock. I mean, it's 3 bodies for only 4 power, but it's evasive, of course. Alright, well, the good news is we do get to Duelist on that and keep pushing. Like if you deal 2 damage to an X3 and make it an X2, it loses damage. Wait, you mean if you deal 2 damage to it and then you transform it, it would not die because it loses the damage? Alright, gonna put the kids to bed and come back. Alright, Tioros, we'll see you in a minute. I think we just go full swing here. Gonna have to block here, I think. 2, no, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was the wrong block. Hey, you had to block here. Oof, if we had Primal, that might be alright. Okay, nice, yeah. I remember that vaguely from my Hearthstone days, way back when. Yeah, one of the reasons Eternal is good, I agree. Strategist is going to be annoying, actually. Ooh, that was a good draw. And drawing power here would be pretty nice. Tranquil Scholar is also fine, I guess. I think we're going to get rid of Crafty here. We have a better 3-drop, and we want the rest of the stuff. We could have gotten rid of the mask, but I want to keep that. I also want a way to kill that owl pretty badly, actually. Yeah, let's Scholar first, just so we actually have a target. Well, let's see what it is first. Quick draw? Yeah. And we'll just pass. Swinging does nothing.
The shadow has come for you.
Alright, so now we play Order. Pump it up immediately. I hate when people play my favorite card against me. That does nothing, does it? So, next turn we're going to put a longsword on it. Hopefully we draw power, so we can longsword power to make it an 8/8 quick draw. Seems nice. And opponent's going to be maybe not wanting to swing in. I mean, I'm assuming that they're going to swing in with the Borderlands, or Border Scout rather, to draw the card. And we just got to really hope they don't have a way to pump it up.
For those we've lost.
Well, it's sort of frustrating. It's not really that bad though. And we're going to Trailblaze now. Hopefully there's a power on top. Oof. I do want to keep that. Even though it's not a power. But hopefully we find power, because then we could pump this up with the barrel through and make it even bigger.
Your coin
Oh boy.
or your life.
This guy's got a spicy deck. Yeah, it's just a casual 12 damage in the air. No big deal. Yeah, we'll take that. Power would be sweet so we can mask. Oh, you're kidding me. How dare you have good removal? Well, we're probably dead now. Yeah, of course we draw power. And that sucks. And now I don't think any of this actually matters. We're pretty much just hosed. We'll see. I mean, if we find... No, because of the captain, we basically have no chance here. But lifesteal puts us way farther behind than we can recover from. And they have way more flyers than we do. And another owl. Oh, this is that one you were talking about. Yeah. If only we had some removal. That would have been nice, huh? So we can block, take a billion, and we die? I mean, I guess we're not completely dead, because we could block here. 2, 4, 5. We block here as well. We just... There's no way to come back. Yeah, ironic they had that card because we were just talking about it, yeah. It's good and limited, yeah. 11 mana for a 1/1 and a 4/4. Yeah, it ends up working out pretty decently. Or is it 11? It's only 7, right? Because you just pay 3 to play it and 4 to get the extra guy. Oh, interesting. Well, I mean, we do survive the turn, but we are very dead. Polymorph here still does nothing. Alright. Oof. I guess this is okay because we have the Trailblaze to scout and draw. 3 for the Herald, 4 for the ultimate. Oh, and 4 for the Owl. I see. Yes. Gotcha. Yeah, I forgot. It doesn't just put it into play. You have to actually cast the Owl. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. It would be sweet if it just played it. That'd be pretty busted, actually. We're just gonna do this now. We could have done it on the end of their turn. Yeah, we're gonna have to put that on bottom, unfortunately. Alright, Crafty's fine, even though we don't get to Spark. It's a blocker for that, at least. Yeah, that would be pretty absurd for an uncommon, I agree. Yeah, Kothon is a legendary, so that does make sense. Alright, well that's a big dude, and something on top of their deck is also a big dude, which is not encouraging.
Awaiting your command.
Are we just never gonna find power when we need it? Can this guy survive a whole game? I think the answer is no, but I'd like for him to. Are you lurking, Barry Dan? It's all good, my friend. Happy to have you. I should have equipped something first or used this. That was bad. We can do that next turn, though. And we're definitely going to permafrost that. I think we get him with both. He's got a scary crackback, to be sure. But we can either like barrel through on this and pump it up with the power, or play this and just have a blocker. Alright. So we could put this on him. It becomes a 3/3 into a 6/6. I think I like that. We're a very long way away from him, or from the polymorph part of that. So we're just gonna do that. We can block here, unless they have removal, of course, but we have pretty good blocks now. For hat, okay. Feels like a strength of the many, which is fine because we're just gonna barrel through. Why did they swing there? Just for the war cry? Well, I'm glad we called their bluff. If that was actually just for the war cry, that worked out really well for us. Bear arms on the 1/1? Oh no, here. Huh, okay. Any of our silence effects would be sweet. This actually cleanly blocks with the barrel through, so I don't want to play anything that's going to jeopardize that. We're just going to pass. It's obviously not ideal, but not much we can do about it at this point.
Swords, sharpened through.
Now that doesn't work. Yikes. Oh, this works. Sweet. Alright, so we took care of both their big things. That makes me feel a lot better about our position. And as soon as we draw another power, this is just absolutely massive. I don't think it's really even that necessary, though. I'm gonna stun that dude. because he can get a little bit bigger. And we've got good ground blocking. If they have some kind of charging flyer that's huge, that'll be scary, obviously. Well, that's pretty nice. Show that one who's boss. Oh, we did. Alright, well, that's the game. Sweet. That was a pretty nice game right there. This hand is bad. This isn't much better, but I guess it's okay. It's certainly gonna need some more cheap stuff. Dustgrader would be a sweet draw. That's a pretty good start for our opponent. Shalluk Captain would be a nice draw eventually. Not right now though.
Our steel is sharp.
It could be worse. You could get an amazing pool tonight, go 5-5, and then Saturday also get an amazing pool and go 6-6. Yeah, that also could happen. But if I get an amazing pool and don't do well, yeah, no, you're right. That is actually the worst case scenario. Getting an amazing pool and not doing well with it. Oh man, that is a sweet combo.
Axes up.
That is a sweet combo. Our opponent's very much faster than we are, which is scary. And we're just gonna pass. We got our flash freeze at least, so we can slow him down temporarily. Saturday is 12 leaderboard games and 8 tiebreakers. Seems excessive? I feel like that sounds about right to me. Because, I guess there's obviously a lot more people playing in the event this week, or during the week, because it's not limited to the top 100 people. But that doesn't seem like an unreasonable amount of games. To me, anyway. Man, what do we even do? Do we just play the 2-2? I don't think that's very good. But silencing also doesn't do anything? I guess we just pass. Ugh. Yeah, Granite Acolyte into Forge Master is a very nice synergy. Because they got an axe. Oh, you meant in the game. Oh, I didn't see that it said accessive. I catch you now. Oh, that's funny. I did that thing where, you know, your brain just like glosses over it and doesn't actually see it. I just saw the word excessive, I didn't see the pun in there. But very well done. So we can at least block the 4-2 now. And they can't really swing in unless they have some kind of trick. Well, I forgot about the axe. Of course they had that. A polymorph would be nice. It's not a polymorph. Well, we're gonna amplify this dude. There's the polymorph. Although polymorph, it would still be X3, right? It would be... Yeah, it'd still be... Wait, what? Oh, I see. I thought I had 2 heavy axes and an iron sword. I was like, how is it only a 6-3 then? I think we need to double block, or do we? Maybe not. We'll probably just polymorph this. Polymorph would make a 5-2. Yeah, exactly. Because it has the axe and the iron sword. Yeah, I don't think polymorphing the 6-3 makes sense at all. And now we have Defiance. That costs 4. So Defiance will work on this. We don't actually even have to block it now. So we're going to polymorph that. Make it small enough that it doesn't matter. And then we can also changey stick next turn. Silencing does actually nothing currently. I think we're just going to pass. Because we can Trailblaze and we can Defiance as well if we need to. Infused Guardian. That's going to get polymorphed by the changey stick. And Defiance takes care of that.
You will pay for your crimes.
And then Trailblaze. I don't think we need another power. Oh, we got one anyway. Right. So, I kind of want to save the changey stick for the spotter, but I want to get rid of this as soon as possible. We could silence it, but I'm intending to polymorph it, so it really doesn't make sense to do that. I think we just do it now. We lose out on a 3-2 on the ground, but a 3-2 on the ground isn't going to do a whole lot on this board, so I think it's okay to do it like this. And we're just going to keep holding back the block. Next turn, we could just, if we draw power, just play both of these, or play 2 of these things. Alright, I mean, it's still a 2-5 blocker, so that didn't really do that much. Polymorph already did what we needed it to do. So we'll play this. And the Cartographer. I don't even think the silence is relevant anymore. We're just gonna get rid of that. And what did we get? Reckless. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that. Reckless is literally the worst one you can get. Hey, what's going on, Gibbon? How you doing tonight? Hope all is well with you. Alright, so now it's a guard tower, and that puts us on a 5-turn clock, basically, so we gotta start putting in some damage. Man, I'm so disappointed that that thing got Reckless. That's actually the worst. Kothon would be an awesome draw here. That would actually give us a realistic chance of winning this game. Because we have 5 more turns after this one. If only the damage they get through is that ping. So we're not in a good spot. We need some pressure as soon as possible. So Kothon would do a lot in that effort. And we have enough power to just play it and do the ability. So we're gonna do this. We're not even gonna do the ability at all. And can we even reasonably get in with everything? We do. We might take a little extra damage, but we have to. We gotta start getting damage in now. Are you doing good? Well, glad to hear it. I am doing pretty well also. Thank you for asking. Why not make Reckless Boy flying? I guess we could have. Yeah, maybe we should have. I mean, obviously we wouldn't be able to block with it here, but you're probably right. Yeah, because it didn't change anything to not do it. Yeah, you're definitely right about that, Pipe Mittens. That was definitely a punt. Oh, so that kills the flyer. Wait, what? Why wouldn't you kill the flyer? Oh, to get the damage in, yeah. Yeah, we're dead. I mean, I don't think we had a chance of winning this game anyway. Yeah, we're just dead. I don't think it's any worse than the Feln deck we were playing the last couple weeks. My hand is horrific though. Definitely do not want to play that. This one's fine. Play the Snowslinger first so we can maybe get the snowball. Alright, well, another 2-drop's pretty good. Maybe we will be the aggressor this time. We did have a really slow hand in the last game, which probably should have been one we shipped. And yeah, it ended up being one that we should have shipped for sure. But I mean, of course, you know, hindsight, it's always 2020. So if they don't have a blocker, we can get through with this. Okay, they do. That's fine. Let's play the cartographer here. Another power. I think we can send that to the bottom, especially because or to the void, because we still have a trailblaze to smooth our draws even more. And we can also use the portent reader if we need to. I think we will definitely define that. There might be a better target in the future, but this does allow us to maybe get in next turn. Smuggler? Okay. It's pretty good. I think saying if they don't have X makes them have it. Yeah, I think that actually might be my superpower. Because that happens to me very often. So let's trailblaze first. Diplomat. I don't think I want a diplomat. Silverwing, I can do it. I can deal with that. And if he wants to trade with the 2/2, it's fine. The snowball wasn't going to do us that much anyway. At least from what we've seen.
You aren't welcome here.
Okay, sure. Do we just slam the changey? I mean, I think we gotta try to race, so I think so. And we're just gonna play the portent reader and not discard. So we're just banking on this 4-turn clock if we can make it happen. Hey, what's going on, Orange Skippy? How are you tonight? Well, alright. Of course. Well, we have a much slower clock, but we do still have an evasive clock. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing great, and I am also doing great. Thank you for asking. And hoping that this league will turn great at some point. 2-2 so far. It hasn't felt as bad as I thought it was gonna feel, though. I just wish we would draw Kothon, because that's like the whole reason we switched to Hooru. Where is the Kothon? And now the question becomes, when do we polymorph a thing? Probably soon? Is it worth doing the event as a new player? I mean, you get pretty good value from it. Just for playing. So yeah, I mean, I think it's a cool event, and you do get value. Like with the cards you pick, you get to keep them all, and you may get extra value if you do well. So yeah, I mean, I think it is. Oh my goodness. Well, that's bad. That's really good, though. That's insanely good. Let's go this one. I think it also depends on how much you like sealed in general. Because if you enjoy limited and you enjoy, you know, opening a limited set of packs and making a deck and playing with it, I think you'll really enjoy the event, and you definitely should play it. But if that's not your thing, then you probably won't enjoy it, and then maybe it's not the best event. I'm a little worried we're gonna lose this race. We could use some kind of pump spell, or another blocker on the ground would be nice. Shalluk Captain might be nice too. Ooh, Flash Freeze is amazing. I enjoy most limited game modes. I just feel like I don't know what cards to look for. Well, the nice thing about limited is you don't really have a choice of what cards to look for. You just get what you get, and you kind of just have to figure it out from there. So it's good to look at your like rares and legends if you open legends. I mean, obviously you look at your rares, but kind of just getting a feel for what's going to fit together based on whatever your most powerful cards are. And yeah, if you like limited game modes, I think you definitely should try it out. Because it doesn't hurt to try it, you know? Now we are just tempoing them right out of this game. Just at the right time. You bombed in the new event, TRS? Did you have like a really bad pool, or was it just bad luck? Well, no tribute, so no killer. Therefore, we win next turn? Maybe? So we can block and block, take 4? And we're going to be playing in the event in just a little bit here, Orange Skippy, so if you want to hang out and check that out and see what you think of it, might give you a little bit of a clue as to whether or not you would enjoy it. So we take 5? And then we win? Unless they have a torch, which would be very sad. Okay, cool. Hey, Orange Skippy, thank you so much for that follow. Ugh, gross. Gross. Come on, can you give me a hand? Alright, well if we find justice, it'll be fine, but... Ugh. I hate this hand. I hated all the hands. Started the event and pulled 2 legendaries? Ooh, nice. That's a good start. That is a very good start. Alright, well we found justice right on time. So now as long as Kothon survives for a while, we're going to be in good shape. Stone Shaker, sure. Oh, we're drawing all the power now. It's pretty good, actually. You guys think we should polymorph this 1/1? That'd do a lot of good, right? We are going to need another Justice eventually, because we do have the 2/1 flyer, and there it is. Alright, we'll keep that on top. Draw it, and then we draw for turn. Alright, well we're getting all the power. So we're even going to get into Vorlunk range pretty soon, actually. Just need 1 more power draw, and we're good.
Location 42 by 23.
Our opponent's got an aerial spotter. Wow, that's a lot of renown units. Man, that's just an incredible target for a Mentor here. Oh, wait, that was the other event? I'm 12 and 8 through 2 weeks on this one? Oh, so you're talking about your entrance exam pool was bad and you went, or you bombed it, but in League you're 12 and 8? I mean, 12 and 8 is pretty good in League. It's better than I'm doing. I guess I'm 13 and 12 now. Well, this is a pretty good turn. We're gonna get to kill Scald, and we get to swing in big. I think we just swing with the 6/7. We'll get to block with it too, and they could trade here if they really wanted to, so we're gonna hope to avoid that. Swinging in with everything to guarantee they kill the weapon. So we're just going to take 5. They might have a trick, which would be annoying, but I think it's worth it to make some blocks here. Alright, they did have a trick. Well, we do still kill it, so that's good. It sucks to lose Kothon, though. And a Renegade Valkyrie? Yeah, that's going to become a frog, thank you. We just need 1 more power so we can get this Vorlunk down. If we get the Vorlunk down, we're going to be in fine shape. They have another trick, really? I mean, they had a pause there, so it is some kind of trick. Gilded Flames. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my. Alright, well, this is gonna be a loss, I think. Although we did find the power, so maybe we're still in it. There is a chance. We were like 5 ranks apart after week 1. Oh, were we? I don't even remember what rank I was after week 1. Oh my goodness. This is just getting absurd. And the heavy axe. So they get in for 9. And we're gonna have to draw another blocker, and that is not that. I guess we have a chance with this. Come on, give us a blocker that costs 3 or less. Oh, of course, 2 4-drops. Why wouldn't it be? Jeez. Alright. This hand is also really bad. And this is better, I guess. Kinda slow, but we may just play the Albatross as a 2/2 flyer. Unless we're not under any pressure, and then we won't. Drawing more power is fine, I guess. I mean, we can play everything in hand, so that's a good thing.
You look lost.
Yeah, that's gonna be an issue. We need a polymorph. Now playing this as a 2/2 doesn't do anything for us. I suppose we do just play it though. Do we? No, I think we hold it. Because now we can go 4, 5, 6. And I think that's a little bit better. We have all the power we could ever want. In fact, I'd like to never draw power again, please, deck.
A small incision.
That's annoying. Didn't swing. Interesting. I'm not sure why they didn't swing there. Wasn't that kind of the whole point of shrinking it, so you could swing?
Don't try to run.
Seems a bit odd.
Another glass.
Yeah, Steward's gonna be a problem. Although, we're gonna have a 3/3 flyer and an extra card this turn, and then we're gonna get to equip it as well, so it'll be a 5/5 in the air, and that's a pretty fast clock. Ooh, and the aerial spotter. That's pretty nice as well. We actually would probably just play this and equip it with this. That way we get the 3/2 value. Well, alright. If that's how you feel about it. Now he decides to swing. Very interesting. Probably has some kind of pump spell. Yep. Detain. Okay. So it kills the 1/4? Alright. Sure.
Location 42 by 23.
And immediately get the value, so that is pretty nice. Not to mention we do still have a relevant flying clock. Even without the 3/3. Or not. Man, I'm always speaking too soon, aren't I? I mean, I guess we'll try to double block again. If another trick. No. Not sure about that one. This ends up being a 1-for-1 trade, so I don't think that's really that good for our opponent. And now we're kind of stalled, so we just need to find a flyer or the guy that doubles up his attack and health. Order of the Spire? Yeah, Order of the Spire would be a great draw. Because that into polymorph, or the, sorry, changey stick would be pretty incredible. And we are going to double block here, right? Or I think we'll just block and barrel through, actually. Get a cheeky fire for no reason whatsoever. Because now we have a blocker here where we wouldn't before. Ooh, nice. I should have held the power for Order of the Spire, but we drew another one. Had to work late, but here I am. Well, welcome, Aggro Craig. Hope you are doing well. Hey, no fair having good cards, opponent. What the heck? Be fair, bro. Yeah, just ready to relax. Yeah, I feel that. Working late is never fun. But hey, you're off now, and you're here with me. So what could be better, you know? I want something to pump this up so we can really get it rolling. New role at work is murdering me because they didn't take away my old role, so I'm just working 2 roles for a while. Oh man, that is really a bummer. You never want that. So are they trying to find somebody to replace your old role then? They have to be, right? Because that's too much.
Argenport protects us.
Alright, I mean, if we find Changey Stick, this is just going to win the game. And if we keep drawing power, we can... Oh my god. What the hell? Opponent, that's so rude. At least I'm hourly and have a blank check for overtime hours. They are, but my old role probably needs farmed out to like 6 people. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, getting the overtime hours is pretty sweet. Manage a ton of systems that no one knows more than one of besides me. Oh man. Yeah, sounds like you need to be training a person or two to do that job. But I mean, they gotta find somebody to take over some of that. You can't be working 2 roles all the time. Alright, so we'll do this polymorph here. And now we can start swinging in. 4 versus 1 is a race that I like. The new role is a new system that will combine them all. Oh, interesting.
We will rebuild.
Okay. Jeez. Man, we just cannot catch a break. Also, drawing 14 power is kind of ridiculous.
These were our roots once.
But the API for send the data from the old system to the new hasn't even begun testing. So it'll be like a year before we get it implemented. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of lead time. Really don't want to play Tranquil Scholar by himself, but we kind of have to. Of course. Maybe we should have held it, but we're under quite a bit of pressure now. My company doesn't know shit about technology. So are you like IT then? Which is why working in our systems is both cool and bad. Our tech debt is massive. Yeah, it sounds like it. If you're having to do all that extra work.
Come on, close ranks.
Well, that would have been a nice one to have Berserk on it. Son of a bitch. I mean, we never could have known we were going to draw that next, but that's annoying. Hey, what's going on, Syrup Waffles? How you doing? All the project timelines are like 3 times as long as they should be? Wow. Pseudo admin and trainer for all our tech systems. Nice. That's cool. Sounds like interesting work at least. You enjoy it? Go ahead and swing with the 6-3. Totally fine, Predator. Just chilling, Syrup. Nice. Glad to have you, man. Yeah, I mean, we'll block there. It's fine. You have a pump spell, which you clearly do. Go ahead and use it. Sure. That is fine. It's not killing our Shallot Captain, because we didn't take that much bait. And we're launching Salesforce, so I'm now, I guess, a Salesforce admin. They want me to eventually be an architect. It's fun and challenging? Nice! Well, that's what you want, right? It's gotta be something that's gonna challenge you and keep your attention and actually be interesting work instead of just, you know, punching numbers or whatever. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna stun both those. Stun the big dorks, take 4. We need some more blockers though. That is gonna work. And my boss rules, which is like 90% of the battle these days. That is true. Having a good boss helps a lot. I also have a very good boss. Oh, now we got all the Berserky boys. I kind of want to keep all of this. We don't really need this Cloud Snake. Oh, it comes back. I keep forgetting that that's not strategize. Now I think we might have it wrapped up. Because we can Defiance to stun one of these two. We have a bunch of blockers. Alright, so block, block, block. No. Block. Block. And then we stun this.
You will pay for your crimes.
We take 3. And then we swing back for the win. Maybe. Yep. Oh, it has double Berserk, guys. He's super mad. Sweet. What time are you playing your thing on Saturday? Are you streaming? Yes and... or sorry. Yes, I'm streaming. I was going to say yes and yes, but that's not answering the question. Yes, I will be streaming it, and I think I'll probably start at noon. I think that's when the event starts, so I'll probably start the stream at noon and then probably start playing like 12:05-ish, something like that. And I think I'm going to be on a 10-minute delay for actually playing the event because they recommend that, and I don't want to end up like, I don't know, getting the result invalidated because I didn't do that for whatever reason. So I'm probably going to stream it on a 10-minute delay, and then after I'm actually done, I'll probably reset the stream and play for a little longer so we can talk about it and hang out for a bit. What are you playing in? I am playing in the Draft Masters Challenge, Orange Skippy. So I got in the top 100 last month in draft, and everybody who gets in the top 100 in the past, I think like 5 or 6 months, gets invited to the event on Saturday. And it's the same format as the, keep forgetting the name, the sealed event that's going on right now. And yeah, it's on Saturday, and actually they are doing special drops for the event, which is really cool. So if you want to come back and check it out on Saturday, highly recommend, and you'll get some sweet drops as well. Cool, gotta run my girlfriend downtown for her graduation at 1, but then I'll check it out. Nice. Yeah, it should be fun. I'm hoping I do well, but obviously you never really know with sealed. But I love that they're doing the special drops because I feel like that's how they should have done drops in the first place, and I'm glad they're kind of remedying that. Yeah, it's really cool. Hey, what's up, Junk Brush? And thank you for that birthday wish. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was a very good birthday. Wifey and I went to the Royals game. They actually won, which that's a feat in itself, you know. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. Very good birthday. Ugh, this hand is not panning out for us. We need some power. I think we're gonna see if we can draw one with the Trailblaze. There we go, sweet. And then I think we play the Cloud Snake in case we find some more flying units. Are you streaming Sunday during the finale? Probably not. If I'm in it, I might. And then, oh, during the finale of Game of Thrones. Yes, I am. I thought you were talking about during the finals of the event. I'll be there at 9:30 Sunday to let you know how it ends. Yeah, perfect. Our normal mode. Yeah. I figured it out eventually. They've tanked since the WS or the World Series win. Yeah, they really have, unfortunately. But I mean, I was kind of expecting that. You know, I've been a fan of the Royals my entire life, so I just kind of come to expect that as the normal way things are. So it doesn't feel any different than normal. Just regular old Royals baseball, you know? But man, we had a couple of good years there, didn't we? Yeah, they've been bad for sure. No, we're not taking on purpose, we're just bad. Yeah, small budget teams is exactly right. They'll be good again in 2050. Yeah, I think you're right. I just have to wait, you know, 30 or 40 more years. Because I had to wait literally my entire life for them to even get to the playoffs, let alone to the World Series. And we went there back-to-back years, so that was pretty sweet. I think we're going to do this so we can get in, and then we can snowball this. Small market team syndrome, yeah, for sure. It is definitely how it works. It's just we just don't have enough money to actually get good players. And whenever we do have good players, they just go to teams that are actually going to be able to pay them. Which is, yeah, just small market problems, you know? Every 30 years, exactly. That rally versus the A's in the wildcard game, oh, I was the hypest. The hypest of hype. That was incredible. That game in general, like, I thought we were just done. Okay, so it does keep the buff. Well, I guess we know now. Yeah, that game was just phenomenal. That was maybe one of the best baseball games I've ever watched in my life. Yeah, in the 14th inning. I think it was 8-1. It was something nuts. They were so far behind. That's why I was like, man, it's over. We're never going to make it. And they just kept rallying. Kept the line moving, and yeah, got there. Those 2 years were so much fun to watch, especially in the playoffs. It was just so exciting. And yeah, I mean, they got a World Series win. So honestly, even if they never even get to the playoffs ever again, I'll probably be content with the Royals. Because I got to see it happen once. Yeah, Billy Butler stole a base. I don't think... Like that was probably his only one ever, right? I don't think he ever had... Maybe he did when he was younger or something, but... I think that was probably... It was certainly the only one he had that year. And that was the That's What Speed Do year. Or years, I guess. That team was just so fun. Ugh, that's gonna be a big flyer if he converts it. You only have to pay 3 for it? That's annoying. Well, we can saddle up. That is nice. Not gonna make it a flyer. That's interesting. Man, can we draw power? We just need one. That's it. One power.
Don't try to run.
Oh, I see what he's doing. He's trying to get us to swing, and then he's going to change it into a flyer and swing in. So we're not going to do that. We're going to leave back a blocker. Especially because we can saddle up to kill it. He had 5 stolen bases in his career. Yeah, that sounds about right. Honestly, that seems high. Because I don't remember him ever being fast.
I bring word.
Maybe when he was younger he was a little faster, but 6 seems like too many. Oh, that? Okay, so once they transform... Interesting. Okay, I don't understand that at all. Because it transformed and it did not keep the buff. Oh, I can't saddle up if I don't have the open power? That was silly. Although I still think chumping there was probably correct.
The spirits speak it so.
Yeah, we're gonna skip. We just need power, and we're gonna be fine. Now we actually can saddle up, because I am keeping open the requisite amount of power. What is stuff around your portrait from? This is actually part of the avatar. I think this is what you're talking about, right? These like squiggly icy lines. So this is from when you get to level 50 on each of the factions, you unlock the premium avatar of the Scion for that faction. So this is the Primal Scion Island, and so this is the premium avatar from getting level 50 in Primal. And this is just part of the playmat, part of the avatar. Yep, that's fine. I wish the bear had a playmat. Well, doesn't... are you talking about Muknadi? I think he does, right? Or at least he did have a avatar that you can get. So block here, 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 and we can trade. And then I think we just chump that. Wait. Can we do this better? No, I don't think so. I guess we could have done that to the flyer, but getting this off the board is pretty nice. And please, can we draw power? I have the avatar, but it doesn't change the playmat at all. Still powerful though. Yeah, I agree with that. That is unfortunate it doesn't affect the playmat. Well, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Should have known we were going to draw the power. Well, we still have a chance here. Because we can block and chump. Only swinging there, huh? No, didn't think so. So he's got some kind of pump spell then, right? It seems plausible he has a pump spell. Must be nice to keep drawing all that power, huh? Ah. Yep. Well, there was no way we could have played around that. I mean, if we had blocked with the 2-3, it still would have been enough damage to kill us, so... Yep, they had the trick, and they got the kill. And I guess since you just got here, Benkin, I'm not sure if you knew this, but the Draft Masters Challenge is this weekend, and I am competing in it on Saturday. It starts at noon Central Time, and they're doing special drops for it. So you'll get some sweet, sweet goodness if you stop by the stream and check it out. So if you're free on Saturday, it's definitely one you're not going to want to miss. Well, glad to hear you're doing good. That's awesome.
Meet my axe.
We can't really swing through this. I think we're just gonna play crafty. It blocks cleanly on the 1-3, and we don't want him to pump up his stuff.
Pledge my loyalty.
We're just gonna skip with the Portent Reader. And we just need to draw Primal into any power, and we're gonna run away with this game pretty easily. Curving Skywalk Instructor into Shilla Captain would be amazing. Oh, there it is. Alright, so even though he is gonna get flying with his ability, I want to give him flying permanently right now. And he's also the best target for the Mentor because he comes back off of being exhausted immediately. So clearly some kind of pump spell? What? What was that swing? Why would you swing if you don't have a pump spell? Just to get a trade? That seems weird. Nice, man. Well, I'll be glad to see you there. Alright, well, that was an easy win. Ah, I wish we could keep that hand. It was kind of close. This one's really not close at all. But if we draw one Primal, we're good. And Tranquil Scholar is a good one to open up with, especially if we get a good ability on it. What time is all that going down? So the event starts at, wow, that's perfect. The event starts at noon Central Time, I'm pretty sure. So I think I'm gonna start the stream right at noon, and I'll probably start playing about 12:05-ish. So I think the games will probably start on the actual stream about 12:15 Central Time.
You will pay for your crimes.
It's not exactly the best Defiance target, but Warcry is a really good ability, and I would like to stop that from happening.
Look inward.
What ability did we get? Reckless? Why is it always Reckless? I've gotten Reckless twice tonight. I mean, we could give the Flyer Reckless. That seems fine. Ah, no, we don't want to give it Reckless. Giving anything Reckless is a bad plan.
Great find.
Alright, well, the mask will be good eventually. Nice. So they didn't want to trade, that gives us the loot. I think we're going to give up on Portent Reader. I don't want to give up on a power and then end up not drawing them for a few turns in a row. Also, why are you playing Gavel in Limited? Well, that's really good, but I don't understand the Gavel. Why would you have that in your main deck?
Location 42 by 23.
And finding any way to renown that would be sweet here. Shapeshifter's Mask? Oh boy. Well, as long as it doesn't get big enough to get out of range of this, which it just did, but it might not be big enough after next turn, so we'll see.
The spirits.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep skipping that. We're taking a beating here. But hopefully it turns into something smaller than 5, so we can kill it with the mask. That would be the most ideal of scenarios. Come on. Yes! No, damn it. I thought we got there, but we didn't. Shit. Well, that's bad.
My life for art and court.
I think we just hold up here. We just gotta keep hoping it turns into something small enough for us to kill it. But I'm not sure that's actually gonna happen. Polymorph on the 2-1, sure. Every time! Just big enough to be out of range. Just taunting us. And now it's gonna get less and less likely too, because it's getting more and more expensive. I don't think we have a way to get there now. And just playing this does nothing.
Remember the Valkyrie.
Well, that we can kill. Every time it's just big enough. So frustrating.
Is everything.
And we can't even double block. So we're just gonna have to take 7 from that. And they have Conflagrate. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, we're dead. I mean, what do you do? Yeah, sure. Oh boy. Well, we exactly one lost. To go 5-5 this week.